Our peoples that refuse to teach themselves anything, man. To raise themselves up using the knowledge between their ears.
That's right.
Using that one important organ they got in between their ears, man. Give me that Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. See, give me Romans chapter 10 and verse 21 over here. Read this out.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 4, verse 6.
Read it out.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
See, the Most High God say his people, the greatest people on the planet, are destroyed because they just don't know nothing about nothing, man.
That's right.
They refuse to educate themselves, man. As a nation, we have been taught that a man that go to school is a nerd, man.
That's right.
As a nation, we have been taught that the only thing that make you cool is to smoke weed, man, and get drunk.
Bring it up.
That's the only thing. Go ahead. Go ahead, Zeke. See, as a nation, hey, sister, can I ask you a question real quick? Is this Jesus? It's not, right? See, where do we get this from, though? What has this done to our peoples? Has this not destroyed us mentally?
That's right.
You see what I'm saying, sister? You got to come back to your God, sister.
That's right.
It's time to come back home. It's time to come back home to your family. See, we out here offering our people a true family. See, what's going on, brother? Hold on. Let me ask you one question. One question, brother. One question. See, the thing is, have you ever heard about... Hey, one question. You good? You ain't got to be on camera. Hey, brother, let me ask you one question. You ever heard about the Israelites, man? You have? Let me see. What do you know about it? You know about it? You know enough? What's your name? You say what now? Derek? Darian? Shake my hand, man. My name Moses. It's a pleasure to meet you. See, do you know what our mission is? Do you know what our mission is?
Spread the word of God.
It's more than just spreading the word of God. What is the benefit of spreading the word of God? Do you know? Blessings. What are the blessings?
Getting to heaven, really.
Getting to heaven. What is heaven? You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what we do? We do critical thinking, brother. You see what I'm saying? We do critical thinking. You know what I'm saying? We're not just going to go by what somebody told us. We're going to do critical thinking. You see what I'm saying? But he had it on point. He said the blessings. But Deuteronomy 28:9, what are these blessings? What are the blessings that we fighting for whenever we go to that church, into that church house? What blessings? What blessings are we saying that we have when we say we are blessed? Hey, brother right there in the silver car. Do you believe in God? You do? Okay, do you believe that we are blessed as a nation or cursed as a nation? We cursed, then why are we cursed if we all believe in God? Why are we still cursed? These are the questions we have to ask ourselves, man. Read this, Art.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 9.
Read.
The Lord shall establish thee a holy people.
Read on.
Unto himself he has shown his thee. If thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God.
See, the Most High God said he made a promise to y'all, man. He made a promise that he would set y'all up above all nations, the greatest people on the planet, if we would keep the commandments, if we would abide under the laws. See, if we would go by the rules set. See, what we out here to do is we out here to offer y'all a better way of living, man.
That's right.
The thing is, who out here believes in God? Raise your hands.
Bring it out.
Who out here believes in Jesus? Raise your hands.
Bring it out.
Who gonna deny him 3 times? Who gonna deny Jesus 3 times out here, man?
Bring it out.
Who really believes in him? See, ain't nobody gonna raise their hands. Why? Because they just gonna deny him.
Bring it out.
They just gonna deny him, but then they'll go into that church house and they'll wave them hands. How y'all doing, sisters? How y'all doing, sisters? Come on around here. All praises.
They say they're African American.
Okay.
They need to learn who they are.
Yeah, big con on that. You know, so let me ask y'all something. Come on over here. Yeah. Nah, you good. You know, it's for the nation because we like to edify thousands of people as we teach. You know what I'm saying? So what's your name? Naya. Pleasure. My name is Moses. What's your name, sister? Lay. Pleasure. My name is Moses. So you said you are African American, right? Do you know when the name African American actually came into existence?
Bring it out.
It only came into existence in 1985.
That's right.
So, what were we before 1985?
Teach.
You see what I'm saying? What you have to be is a seeker of truth. You know what I'm saying? In 1984, what was we? We couldn't have been African Americans because it didn't exist. So what did they call us then?
Bring it out.
Nick, pretty much. You see what I'm saying? So, but is that your true name? In the scriptures, do you believe in the Bible? So in the Bible, does the Most High God ever call you that word? So what does the Most High God call you? Let me ask you a question. Do you know anything about history? About these atrocities that happened to our people? Now, these things that you see on these pictures right here, did this happen to any other nation of people? Did any other nation, whether you go into Asia, whether you go into Europe, whether you go into Africa, any other nation, will you ever find anyone that went through the same thing we did as a nation of people? Let me ask you another question. When you go into any city, state, and country in the world, who gonna be in the slums and the ghettos?
Break it out.
Who gonna be in the hood? Why is that? Did we all get together one day and we said we want to go live in the hoods?
Break it out.
So why is that? When you look at the bottom of any society, who you gonna find at the bottom? Why is that? Did we decide to get together and say we want to be at the bottom? We want to be the ones that, let me ask you a question. Do we grow any of our own food? Do we have any of our own water sources? Do we have any of our own educational systems? When you go into that school, are you learning our history or are you learning lies?
Break it out.
You see what I'm saying? How much do you really know? You go to school for 12 years, how much do you really know? You see what I'm saying? Read this. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68 over here. Read this out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Do you know what the word Egypt actually means? The word Egypt just means slavery. Are y'all free? You say you free? If you really free, you ain't got to guess. You see what I'm saying? Are we free as a nation? So if we want to go anywhere, what do we got to do before we go somewhere? Yeah, we got to ask, right? Don't you got to get that passport before you can leave the country? You can't leave this plantation without that passport. You see what I'm saying? That pass from massa. Same thing, if they want to lock you up in their penitentiary system, what they going to do? They going to work you to death in there. They work us to death here. Right. How is it that me personally, I know for a fact, I work 50 plus hours a week.
Break it out.
I can't take a 3-year vacation.
Break it out.
I can't afford to do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it, but I spend 50 hours a week away from my family.
Break it out.
Read this again, Doc.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
What nation of people went into slavery on slave ships? Us. How was that in the Bible? Did anybody else go into slavery on slave ships? So who is this Bible talking to? How is our history in the Bible? This Bible, 7,000 years old. How is our history in there? How? You see what I'm saying? Read.
By the word I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
See, Moses is warning us, man. Y'all say y'all believe in the Bible, right? Let me ask you a question. When you look at this book, do you see a religious book or a history book?
Break it out. Break it out.
I'm being real. Just be honest with yourself. Do you see a religious book or do you see a history book? You see how that's brainwashing. This is a history book. When you go into that history class and you open up that History 101 book, do you see that as a religious book or a history book? So why do you look at this Bible any different? Because your enemies, the same people that formed your educational system, the same people that feed you the same food you eat every day, the same people that built these cities the way they are so that we live in the slums and the ghettos, is the same people that told you that was a religious book. It's not. That book do not have to do with religion. It's history, man. Moses actually existed. You see what I'm saying? Read it from the top again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the word I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
See, Moses is warning the Israelites. That's us. He's warning us that you was going to go into slavery on slave ships and you was going to never see your history again. You was never going to see your rulership again. You was never going to see your land again. Where is our land at? Did you know that before we went into slavery, what was we doing before we went into slavery? Do you know? What do they tell you we was doing? They said we was over there chucking spears. They said we was over there living in mud. They said that we was over there with a loincloth around our loins and we didn't know how to cook food properly. Is that what they tell you? Did you know we ruled all of Europe and Scotland? Did you know we was kings on the planet? Did you know that? So why do they teach us? Let me ask you a question. If we was kings on the planet, what language did we speak before they took us into slavery? You see what I'm saying? What kind of clothes did we wear before they took us into slavery?
Bring it out.
What kind of food did we eat before they took us into slavery?
Bring it out.
We don't know nothing about ourselves, man. Not only have we been destroyed physically, we've been destroyed mentally, man. Read on.
And there you shall be sold.
And then it said, when we got off those slave ships, what happened to us, sister? When we got off those slave ships, did he say, and there you what?
And there you shall be sold.
What happened to us when we got off them slave ships? We were sold. Who was we sold to? See, the thing is, we were sold to everybody. Everybody got their hands in us, man.
That's right.
If you go into any of these corner stores, you're gonna find different races, but you ain't gonna find us. You're gonna find Asia up in there in that Panda Express.
That's
You're gonna find Africa over there in that AutoZone.
That's right.
You're gonna find the Indian man over there in that McDonald's.
That's right.
And you're gonna find, your enemy over there in that Raising Cane's. They all got their hands on us, man.
That's
Read.
Ye shall be sold
Read.
unto your enemy.
Did you know the Bible say that we have enemies? See, but when you go into that church, what do they tell you? Love everybody, right? God love everybody, right? Why do it say right here, you shall be sold unto your enemies? Why do it say that? You see what I'm saying? Is God not the God of truth?
Bring it out.
Right? Right, sister? Is God not the God of truth? So why would God tell you to ignore when you get locked in that penitentiary system unfairly? Why would God tell you to ignore that? Why would God tell you to ignore it when your people are clearly being oppressed on a daily basis? Waking up at 4 a.m., going to work, not getting home till 10 p.m., never see your children. Your children have to go into that school system and be educated in sodomy. Why are we not being educated on this? Why would the Lord tell us to forget about that? Read on.
Unto your enemy.
Read on.
For bondman and bondwoman. And no man shall buy you.
No man shall save us from this condition. We still in this condition today.
That's right.
Let me show you something. Jump down to verse 48. Like I told you before, where do we get all of our food from?
Bring it out.
You say what now? I mean, some, yeah, they be shipping food from across the country. But when you go and you buying food, right? Where do you get your food from? You making it real, But like I say, it's not just them. You know what I'm saying? They the ones right in your face. They the enemy. They gonna give you that say, oh, yeah, he did this. They the enemy they gonna give you right there. But you know who else in the background? Asia. You know who else in the background? Africa. They gonna tell you African, but Africa enslaved you too. The Africans are not our peoples. You see what I'm saying? But they gonna blame everything on this man right here. He ain't the only one. You see what I'm saying? Read this for me, Ike.
Verse 48.
Read.
Therefore shall thy son die enemy.
See what the Most High God say? How is it that the Most High God, the same God that Christianity tell you, God love everybody, right? How is it that this same God is telling you, read it again?
Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemy.
How come he telling you that you're gonna serve your enemies? You see what I'm saying? See, now you seeing the difference between the truth and the lies. Whenever they trying to make you just feel good, oh, everything's good, everything feel good, something's a lie. But me, this Bible, this truth, these brothers in the spirit, they gonna tell you the truth. Read on.
Which the Lord shall sin against thee.
Say, which the Lord shall send against thee. Why did the Most High God send them against us?
Bring it out.
You see what I'm saying? Read on.
And hung.
In what?
And hung.
In what?
And hung.
Every bit of food that you get, you got to go to your enemies for it.
That's right.
Ain't that the truth? You go to that Walmart, who own that Walmart?
Bring it
You
out.
go to that Kroger's, you go to that Tom Thumb, you go to HEB, you go to that gas station, you go to any one of these fast food places. Who are we getting this food from?
Bring it out.
And is it good for us?
Bring it out.
So the thing is, they poisoning us, but do our people do anything about it? Do we say anything about it? Do we ask any questions? That's why, who is the #1 leader in diabetes and high blood pressure, heart condition?
Bring it out.
So, but we're not saying nothing about this? See, not only are we slaves in the body, man, we slaves in the mind. You see what I'm saying? Read.
And in thirst.
And every drink of water that you get, where do you get it from? You get it from them stores. Why can't we drink rainwater anymore? What's up with that? What happened to that old tradition? Grandma, you ever had grandma out there with that bucket of water out there catching that rainwater? And she used to drink it. Why can't we drink it anymore? Y'all gotta go? Okay, hold on. Let me show y'all one more thing. I know y'all gotta go. One more thing. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. The thing is, why are these things happen to us? Look at this chart right here. You see what you are right here? On this, what our enemies call us? right here, American black, you really from the tribe of Judah, man. Y'all are Israelites. See, y'all are God's chosen people. But let me show y'all something. Deuteronomy 28:15. Read this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Read.
But it shall come to pass,
Read.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses should come upon thee and overtake thee.
All those things that I read to you, those were curses that came upon us. The Most High God say, if we do not keep his commandments, God's chosen people, if we don't keep his commandments and come back to him, really, we gonna be under curses.